It's your favorite attorney, Order in the Court. We have some good questions coming in. They wrote me and they said, my daughter received a citation for failure to yield, and the officer said the other driver wasn't supposed to be driving. What's going to happen? My daughter failed to yield at a crossover and she was hit. My daughter received a citation for failure to yield, and the officer said the other driver wasn't even supposed to be driving. Our car is totaled and his car is dented. Both parties told the officer that there was no injury, and both parties are under 24. Let's bring them to the court of our public opinion, boo-boo. Let me tell y'all something. This is something that people don't know, but listen. There are a lot of people that are not supposed to be driving that are on the roads. In many states, and we are a state here in Texas that does this, we do allow people without licenses to get car insurance. And the reason is because we're next to the border. This country is a melting pot. There are a lot of people here that are immigrants. And what we don't want is for them to do exactly what's happening right now. Drive, get into a car wreck, and then you not be able to get your car fixed, or vice versa. It's not fair to them either. Now, let me say this. This is a very odd thing, because generally people tend to think that those who are not supposed to be driving are the bad drivers, but most of the time it's us. It's those with the driver's licenses that cannot drive. I being one of them. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Now, I can drive, I'm just joking, but come on, let's be honest, okay? Once you date people with CDL licenses and your little sister has one like myself, you do realize how much better drivers the other people are than yourself. I'm just being honest. Now, I can drive, but there are people out here who make a living in driving, and they can tell you, they can point out all the wrong things that people do, and people do wrong stuff all day long. So I said this to say, that is why they allow people that don't have driver's licenses to have car insurance, so you ain't stuck out if it's their fault. But in this case, baby, it's yours. He's the one stuck out. And yes, he's going to need to get his car fixed. Sorry that yours is total, but his dent is going to need to be fixed. And your insurance company, whether he's supposed to be driving or not, is going to need to fix it. Baby, you are in the wrong. And as long as you are in the wrong and you fail to yield, then you are wrong. Now, I know Mama's argument is, but he wasn't even supposed to be on the road at all. But hell, if it was somebody else, what's the difference? Your daughter failed to yield. Shit. If it was that man or a cat, baby, she was going to hit whatever it was. Okay? And if she was going to hit whatever it was, she was wrong. So we don't care whether he needed a driver's license or whether he had one or not. She failed to yield. So the fact that he didn't have a driver's license had nothing to do with that car wreck. Had he had something going on that caused, boom, that car wreck, like your daughter's bad driving skills, then we would have a reason to tell him, well, you don't have a driver's license, and that is the cause of this. But the fact that he doesn't have a driver's license is not the cause of this car wreck. And nor does it factor into why your daughter didn't yield. She didn't know he didn't have a driver's license. She didn't know it. So that has nothing to do with it. Your daughter is dead wrong, and you need to get these children off your insurance and off the roads if they can't drive. I'm telling you now. They're going to raise your shit higher than a giraffe's coon. And if that's what you want to pay, then that's what you're going to pay. But at the end of the day, you're not going to sit up here and leave them on your insurance, baby, and then complain about everybody else who didn't do wrong. Immigrant or not, person that was supposed to be driving or not, expired TDL or not, your daughter was in the wrong, baby. Okay? The only way that this gentleman would be at fault a little bit is if he also created or performed a bad traffic deal. Like he also violated the law. See, you failed to yield. So if he had failed to yield, or he ran a stoplight, or he ran a stop sign that caused also this wreck, then we could say, hey, both of you all are liable. 40-60, 50-50, 30-70. But nothing dealing with a driver's license had to do with his driving that day. So, baby, we don't care whether you got a license or a license. It's your fault. Next case. Get off your insurance, man. It can get kind of crazy when they wrecking cars. Trust me, I know. Next case.
From legal woes to legal wows, attorney Ali Booker has got you covered. Civil lawsuit to